Adopt Me players absolutely hate and love this update at the exact same time. Now, in case you haven't noticed already, Adopt Me has kind of done a secret update without going and announcing it. And not many people are actually talking about this apart from me. So in case you might have not seen, Adopt Me actually did a pretty big update that has impacted quite a lot of players. Some people are happy and some people absolutely hate this change. Let me go through what has happened. Last week, Adopt Me went and did an update that changed the maximum amount of people that can be in an Adopt Me server from 48 down to 35. Which is quite the big drop off. That means 13 less people can go and be in your server. Previously, it could be 48 people in one server at once. Now, the maximum amount is 35. Now, you might already see why a bunch of people are angry about this, because say you want to go and join a rich trading server, well, that lovely number of 48 people that could have been in it has now dropped down to 35. Now, there are some mixed opinions about this. As you can probably predict, the Adopt Me community is kinda crazy. So let's check out the replies. I'm indifferent to this. 48 was good for trading. This gave more opportunity with players on a server. At 35, I'm not noticing much of a performance difference in servers. So I spoke to Adopt Me manually myself and I managed to receive a reply from Jesse. The reply stated that they're going and doing a test in Adopt Me. The test is to find out if by going and reducing the server size from 48 down to 35, it will mean that less players go and experience lag. Now, there is a chance that this might actually work, because obviously with 48 people, there's a lot more things to go and factor into loading into the game. All of those 48 people's pets, all of their houses, all of their inventory, all go and cause lag around you in a server. By going and taking away 13 people, yes, it kind of does reduce the server sizes by like 25%, but it does mean that your device should be able to go and play Roblox Adopt Me even better, which therefore means you get a better experience while going and playing the game. Kimberly, it's a good change because it will reduce lag and make mobile more playable. 13 reduced is a lot, but 35 is also a ton. Hopefully this helps with the lag when servers get full and active. Personally, when I'm going and doing a live stream, I am able to go and get 48 people in it, which is great. But now it's 35, which means yes, there'll be less lag for people going and joining, but also sad because I now won't be able to have more fans in one server at once. DMO says, luckily I don't go into private servers. This is in fact a public server and private server announcement, meaning even public servers have the maximum player count of 35. This user thinks it's a good change because of the large amounts of pets in people's inventory. It lags the server and makes it sometimes trades can fail and not be completed. Now this is something that I have faced so many times. When I was in a maximum server size of 48 people, and when I tried to go and do a trade, sometimes it would even take 2 minutes for a trade to go and process. Probably because my inventory has over 30,000 items, the lag got so bad that I'd have to, every single trade, go and leave the server and rejoin because it would just crash out my trade. So I am really hoping that this is fixed. I can see someone called Brandy replied saying, this is what I was hoping, but my backpack on my main still freezes after every trade. But maybe minigames will be better. I do hope they adjust the expectations on minigames going forward though, because they won't be as full, therefore being harder to max out, and glad they're trying to help. Now, the whole thing about the minigames is a pretty interesting concept. If you can't remember, at Christmas they have like these big break the ice minigames where it involves having the most people. The more people in your server, the more points you can go and get, which meant more of the gingerbread. Now, if Adopt Me doesn't go and do anything to increase the minigame points or like adjust them, then we are going to be in a lot of trouble during Halloween and Christmas. Most people here are saying that it's good, that it's causing them less lag. This person said it will cause less lag. This person thinks it's a good update because they used to play in the servers were too big and it confused their friend because some people had their same outfit on. Okay, that's a new one. I've not heard of that one. Yes, because my cheap PC is lagging so bad when in a trading server, but now it's less. It's good for people like us who don't have good quality of internet speeds. When playing Roblox, it's not laggy anymore. So it seems to be statistically working already. There's a lot of people saying that this system's working. There is probably some other ways that Adopt Me could go and try and attempt to make the speeds faster. Or if you're like got issues, go into your settings and reduce your graphics to a lower amount, and it should allow your computer to go and handle it better. Good, because it's actually playable now. I like this one. They said, I don't know, I don't play Adopt Me. Congrats, Boeing Store. Great. This is amazing. I always lag when I'm in a public server, and I think it helps since the graphics are lower with less people and pets around. Well, the truth is, every time I join a lobby, 30 minutes later, the lobby is empty. I've never witnessed that. I'm not sure about you guys though. Someone called Manda did say since they changed this, all the servers I'm in always seem dead. Make sure when you're going and joining a server, you can actually select high to low on the server list. That way you'll be guaranteed to be put in a server which is full of the 34 or 35 people. That way it won't seem dead. I've received quite a few comments of people saying that this is only for private and public servers and that the trading server still allows 48 people. I personally don't believe this, but I'm going to go and test this out now. Let's find out if the amount of people in this is higher than 35. So there's me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, bro, is someone scamming as me in this server? Hold up. That's so wild. Please don't do it. I bet someone's actually scamming as me, aren't they? Oh my goodness, are they? Let's try and find them. Let's see. Let's try and find the scammer. New mission. This is crazy. I've just sent them a DM from CookieCutter to CookieCutter. What is happening? I'll count how many people are in this server in a second. That's just crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 people in this server out of technically 35. You know what? I guess we'll never find the person that is impersonating to be me. If you want to know if I'm real, the only account that I will ever go and use in a video is this. It will be red with a golden star next to it. That is the only one I use. Anything else, it's a scam, don't trust it. So it seems that the maximum server size of 35 is actually even in trading servers, based off of my predictions. So yeah, even in the trading servers, even though some people are claiming that it's 48 still, it seems to be for everywhere. This user says, this is actually amazing. I always lag when I'm in a public server, and I think this helps since the graphics are lower with less players and pets around. That's probably the whole concept. Good, because lag, man, I don't know, I haven't played in forever. It was for an optimization update. It's just a test. In trade server, it's still 48. I mean, I'm trying to fact check this. There's a chance that in trading servers, it's still 48. And this is what Adopt Me calls a test. It's called a test because they're going to find out, does going and implementing this actually benefit them, you know? Is it going to result in people playing for longer? Or is it going to mean that people are more sad that there's less people in a server? The only way to find out this information is by having Adopt Me go and test this stuff out, which is pretty cool. So I guess we will end up finding out what is gonna go and happen if they decide to change it back. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Have you been experiencing less lag? Personally, I feel like the game has been the laggiest ever, especially if you watched my video where I hatched 100 eggs. You will witness how much lag I had to go through for that, which was absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1.1 million subscribers, so make sure you press the button now. If you enjoyed this video, press the button on the screen to watch another Adopt Me video that I can guarantee you'd like to go and watch next.